We're going to go ahead and begin. Susana, if you let me know when we start recording, if you give me a signal, then I'll start. Okay, welcome everyone. My name is Cynthia Frutos. I am the Director of Student Support Services. We'd like to welcome you here to our presentation for School Information Night. We will be walking you through a PowerPoint that hopefully will answer all of your questions. If not, at the end of our meeting, we will have a Q&A session. Please note that if for some reason you have further questions, you can always contact our department and we will have some contact information for you. With that, I'd like to go ahead and begin the PowerPoint. Again, my name is Cynthia Frutos. I am the Director of Student Support Services.
I am Cheryl Burns. I am the Assistant Director of Student Support Services.
I am Susana Sanchez. I'm the Senior Admin Specialist.
Laura Perez, Transfer Specialist.
Mary Lau, Record Specialist.
Clarissa Garcia and Clerk.
Laura de la Rosa, Homeless and Foster Youth Family Liaison.
Thank you, everyone. Laura, would you please talk to our families a little bit more about information on student advocacy and resources for foster youth or homeless students?
Yes, so I am available to, you can contact me, Laura, however you can pronounce it, the Homeless and Foster Youth Family Liaison at 805-641-5000, extension 1106, and I can help out with any homeless and foster youth needs. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Susana, will you please walk us through some of the department responsibilities?
Sure. Our department handles transfers, intra-district transfers, are transfers for VUSD resident families. Those are transfers that you can request if you prefer your child attend a school that is not in your neighborhood. We also process inter-district transfers. Those are transfers handled from district to district. We also review child custody orders and legal guardianship, which entails caregiver affidavits and power of attorney forms. We also coordinate home hospital instruction when children are medically incapacitated and per doctor's orders, they cannot attend school daily. We assign a teacher to instruct them at home. Right now, due to COVID, our assigned teacher is meeting with students via distance learning or by internet. Our office also handles homeless and foster youth resources, which you've met Laura on the previous slide.
Thank you, Susana. And for the audience members, we basically whittled down all of the responsibilities and we only are presenting as they relate to school of choice. Susana, will you please talk about the priority and timeline for inter and inter-district transfers, school of choice, and the wait list, what the process is and how we process those applications?
Sure. School of choice takes priority over any transfer request. That's why the lottery process begins in January. Notifications will go out in early March. So after the school of choice process is over, that's when we start accepting transfers, intra-district transfers, and also inter-district transfers. Our office processes transfers for secondary grades, meaning grades 6 through 12. The elementary level transfers are handled from school to school. Those sites have preferred to start processing or receiving requests the Tuesday after spring break. The reason is since March is usually kindergarten enrollment and registration, they try to get an idea about their projected enrollment numbers and how many children are in their neighborhood before they start releasing students to other schools. So that's why they start that process a month later.
Great, thank you, Susana.
Sure.
What we wanted to reiterate, if those of you attended the larger session with Dr. Rice and other board members, is that School of Choice is only available for families that currently reside in the Ventura Unified School District boundaries. If you are a student who lives outside of the boundary, for example, Santa Paula, Ojai, Oxnard, you must apply for an inter-district transfer. So the school lottery is only for Ventura residents. The number of school choice seats are available at each site is determined by each enrollment. So each school site has a different capacity. The student selection is through a random and unbiased process. That's what the lottery process is. And it is a lottery that's first come, first serve. Please note that you have 2 weeks starting through our window, and that begins tomorrow and it ends on January 29th. We'll have another slide to give you a little bit more information on that. So you have a little bit of an opportunity to make an informed decision, visit different school websites to see which school you are most interested in, and then you can apply for the school lottery. The sibling rule, we want you to be aware that you must submit an application, a school of choice application. It is required for all students, including siblings. And the sibling rule applies to any sibling of a student already in attendance who will attend the desired school during the 2021-2022 school year. So please note that we do give priority for Ventura boundary students on a sibling rule. The school of choice are educational options that are available. This year, it's brand new. We have our TK, which is transitional kinder, all grades 1 through 12 of Ventura Unified Schools. However, we wanted to make clear, if you look at our screen, that the schools that are not available for school of choice are Homestead, El Camino, and Pacific High School. Those 3 schools are transfer and placement. You must contact your counselor and your administrator if you're interested in those schools. However, Anacapa and Ventura High School have dual language programs, also called the TWI. Those programs you must apply through an intra-district transfer. But we also encourage you to please contact the school for more information. Let them know that you're interested. If you would like TWI for elementary, yes, you must apply for school of choice. However, not for middle school at Anacapa, nor for secondary and high school at Ventura High School. Rosaura, will you please take us through the application details?
Yes, so to enter the lottery, families must complete the application during the window. The school of choice window begins January 15th. The application will be available at 9 a.m. And it is through January 29th, and the deadline is 4 p.m. These applications are available on our website. It's just an online application this year, no paper applications. The website is www.venturausd.org.
Thanks, Rosaura. And again, if you do need assistance with the online application, we're very excited to push out the online application. We want to make sure that you and your families remain safe, and we are no longer requiring that you come into the school sites to fill out a paper application. However, if you do need assistance with that, we will have 2 computer labs available for you. We will have a West End location and an East End location, and it's by appointment only. The West End location is here at the Educational Services Center, and that's located at 255 West Stanley Avenue. Hours of operation will be from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And again, I need to stress that it's by appointment only. And then our East End location will be at Buena High School and the Buena Media Center, and that's located at 5670 Telegraph Road from the hours of 1:30 to 5. Clarissa, will you give us some contact information so families know how to get a hold of you and schedule an appointment?
Yes, like Cynthia said, it's by appointment only. And you can contact me at 805-641-5000 extension 1370.
And my understanding, Clarissa, is that you speak Spanish. ¿Se habla español?
Yes, I speak Spanish, so I can assist you with that as well.
Muchas gracias, Clarissa. Rosaura, will you please take us through other forms of assistance for the online application?
Yes, of course. So not only do we have Clarissa available in the computer labs to assist, we also have a call center here at the Ventura Unified School District that can assist you with any issues, any online application questions that you may have. You can call the ESC at 641-5000, extension 1380 for English and 1390 for Spanish. And of course, you can always call our department, our Student Support Services Department, at 1370 for any questions and assistance with your application.
Thanks, Rosaura. In the earlier session, we had a few questions that we were able to listen in on, where some families said, but what if I left Ventura Unified and I need to re-enter and re-enroll? Mary, will you please walk our families through that process?
Absolutely. So if you're re-entering and your child was on school of choice, previously attending one of our schools in Ventura Unified School District, and you left because of COVID-19, you can apply again for school of choice. You'll have to reapply for the 2021-22 school year, and then also contact your previous school to notify them of your intent to return.
Thank you, Mary. And then for all intents and purposes, please note that we will try to accommodate getting you back into a district. We really want you to stay with us, and we want to make that, we would like to make that transition seamless. But again, notify your school is super important. Apply for school of choice so that we then have an idea if you're returning, and then we will do our best to get you back into our district. Susana, when will our families be notified? You're muted.
Thank you. Our families will be notified in early March by both US mail and by email. So please, when you submit your online school of choice application, please make sure that you jot down the correct email. You will also be receiving a confirmation receipt of all your entries on your application. If you do not receive that confirmation email, it's because a wrong or incorrect email address was entered. So if that happens, please give us a call and let us know, but you will be receiving an email and a US mail confirmation notification.
Got it. Thank you so much, Susana. Well, we would like to thank everyone for attending our school information. And I'm hopefully, am I back to everyone's screen again? Wonderful. So families, thank you so much. Whether you attended the session live or you are watching a recording, we want to thank you for your time and for choosing Ventura Unified School District. If you do have more questions, again, we're Student Support Services. You may reach us at area code 805-641-5000, extension 1370. Or you can contact our call center, and the call center number is 805-641-5000, extension 1380 for English and 1390 for Spanish. And I'm seeing my colleagues shake their head, so I got the right information. With that, everyone, please stay safe. We thank you again for your interest and have a wonderful evening. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.